Is this a husband-wife operation then?
It is. We're co-founders of Big Impact HQ, and we've been. She really plays the role of the CEO. She is really good in that role. I'm the CMO. That's the role that I'm better in.
Sorry, chief CMO as far as chief marketing
Chief
officer?
Marketing Officer.
Okay.
That's correct. And the thing is, David, it's been one of the hardest things I've ever had to do is running a business with my wife,
Yeah,
especially a powerful woman. What number one, there's just the dynamics of work.
right.
Meaning, and sometimes your CEO pisses you off. Sometimes your CMO drops the ball. Sometimes you don't like the way they lead or the decisions that they make. And sometimes those things make your work and your life harder. And then you have the relationship on top of all of that. So you're having to deal with the finances as a couple, the finances as the business owners. You're having to deal with the relationship, the intimacy, the connection. And because we've been seminar goers our whole life and personal growth has been really at the forefront of what drives us, we've been able to carve out some skills and tools to really understand what's going on in our relationship that's getting played out in the business. And there's been times where it's been really agonizing, and we've had to live out loud with our community about how things aren't working and what we're trying to do to shift things. But we believe in coaching, and we believe in counseling, and we believe in personal growth and spiritual development. Those things give us skills and tools to work through what I would think would be barriers most people.
Yeah, so it sounds like you definitely, over the years, have found how to place boundaries between your personal relationship, business relationship. And it sounds like you definitely have some lines there that make sure that the business doesn't destroy your marriage, because that sometimes happens to a lot of couples. We've had people on that
Absolutely.
have said that.
Absolutely. And it goes deeper than boundaries. It comes down to tools and skills. And one of the things that we inspire women leaders to do is to really understand how to bring these tools and skills to their family.
Hmm.
Because there's basically four areas that your life is going to get messed up on. Number one is money. So no
Right.
matter what you're doing, whether you're a business owner or you have a career, you've got money, and we've not been taught how to be empowered by money. So, ladies, what's your relationship with money, and what is your judgment of your man's relationship with money? Because if he's not bringing in enough income, now there's a power struggle which can affect the intimacy. So, what is your situation with money, and how are you expanding your vocabulary, your financial literacy around money? The second one is movement. How are you moving your body? If you're not moving your body and nurturing the way this miracle that we've been given to put our purpose and our work out into the world, if we're not taking the time to prep it and feed it, it begins to die, and then
Right.
we're not in our power. And
Hmm.
so you got money, you've got movement, you got marriage, which is all your relationships. So what are the skills that you have around your relationships that are your relationships empowering you? Are they feeding you? Most of the time when you talk to entrepreneurs and extremely busy women, they're alone.
Hmm.
Their husband doesn't understand what they're going through. Their bosses don't understand what they're going through. They're trying to be super mom. They're trying to get to the gym. They're trying to get everything done. They're overworking. They're underappreciated,
Hmm.
and they have not really learned how to tap into the feminine gift of community and build community that nurtures, where they
Right.
can really risk being seen for having faults and
Hmm.
not having it all together. And that's the hardest thing for powerful women, is to really give themselves permission to realize that I don't have it all together, and I need other women, and I need other men, and I need places where I can get fed and nourished. So that's the third M, the marriage. And then the last one is meaning. And how are you creating meaning in your life? And when something happens, is it a tragedy, or is it a possibility? Is it a problem or an opportunity to step into something new? So learning how to frame the stories we tell in our life, and really articulate and mold the life that we want around these four areas of money, movement, meaning, and marriage. That
Wow.
that fuels us with power, and it's really what women need to really not just be a man in girls' clothing.